Hey guys, from myself and Mickey. Today's video, I am very excited to share this video. Mickey's just gonna walk across. I am so excited to share this video. It is actually one that I filmed in May, right before our last Disney vacation, actually the vlog series that you are currently seeing right now here on my channel, May 2021. This is a video that I filmed right before that trip. It is my packing video for Walt Disney World. This is the first packing video that I had ever filmed, and I've been holding on to it, waiting to upload it. And I figured with this being the week that I am about to right now film my next packing video for this current trip that I am about to go on in like 2 days? Yeah. I leave on Monday. I leave on Monday for Walt Disney World, so I am currently in the packing process. So I figured this was an appropriate video to put out right now, and I know I have a lot of friends here in my community that were all like in that crazy packing stage. So this is my Walt Disney World packing video. So the footage though that you're seeing, this is like I said from last May. My packing style though is pretty much the same and very exciting. Stay tuned for the video that I'm currently filming for this trip I'm about to go on Monday. I'm kind of doing a little bit of a different style, more like a pack with me, get ready with me the couple days prior to the trip type video, and taking you along on all my last minute stuff that I do and everything. So that will be really fun. But for now, please enjoy my packing video. Hey friends, it's Megan, and today I'm getting very excited because it is my Walt Disney World packing day today. And I'm going to be filming my very first ever here on my channel, Walt Disney World Pack With Me packing video. This is something that has been requested before by some friends here on the channel, and I've always wanted to film one of these videos because I love watching other people's pack with me, get ready with me for Disney World videos, because I always learn like so many tips and tricks and just kind of pick up on other things like, oh, that's really neat, like I want to try that, you know, stuff like that. So I've been wanting to film one of these of, you know, my own perspective of packing, and have just never gotten around to it. And with this trip, today is currently Wednesday, May 19th, and 2 days from now, this Friday, really more like a day when you really think about it, like a day and a half from now, Friday, May 21st, all these dates are running together here. Friday, May 21st, I am going to Walt Disney World. I am so excited. My whole family, we are just so pumped up for this vacation, and just feel so extremely blessed that we have this opportunity to be able to travel right now, and I can't wait. It's gonna be magical. So today I am going to be packing, and like I said, I've always wanted to film one of these videos. I've never really done it in the past because, to be quite honest with you, I've always been a mess when it comes to packing. Like, me and my whole family, we always laugh about the fact that like we always say like we're not gonna do this to ourselves. We're like, we're gonna be so organized, we're gonna have everything like all together. And of course, like the night before we leave, we inevitably are like running up and down the steps. We call it like the up and down the steps dance, where it's like you go up to get one thing, down to get something else, and just like last minute all those things like hit you. I always do that to myself, and like me and my mom this trip, like this time around, we like said to each other, this was just this past weekend, we were like, we are not doing that this time. Like, we are going to be organized this trip and go ahead and do it. And I'm a very good packer. Like, I have gotten myself down to a science of like, I know what is good to bring, like I know some different tips and tricks, and I'm excited to share some of those things that, you know, really help me. So hopefully those can help you as well. So like, I'm good at packing, but my issue is just the time management aspect of it. Like, I will always kind of, I don't want to say wait to the last minute, but like I always just kind of put it off, like keep thinking like, oh, that's gonna be really simple, like it won't take long, like I still got time, I still got time. And then like in reality, like everything I remember at the last minute hits, and yeah. So this time around I am feeling pretty good, because right now I'm more so just going to be like putting the items in my suitcase. Like, I've already, over this past weekend, I went ahead and like selected all of my outfits, which for me, that's one of like the hardest parts of packing, is just like making sure I have like everything that I want pulled out, and like decide what I'm gonna wear with what, and you get it. All that different stuff. So that I've already done. So I'm feeling really good. That's why I was like, I feel like I can sit down and film this video and impart some, you know, packing wisdom and seem like I know what I'm talking about instead of just running around like crazy at the last minute. So I'm doing really good this trip. Yay for me. So there we go. That's my very first tip that I have for packing is start early. Start, you know, a week in advance, even start a couple weeks in advance. Seriously, you will think like, oh, it's still not coming up yet. It will sneak up on you and it's just gonna feel nice. Like we were talking the other night, we were like, we wanna be able to, like I said, we leave on Friday morning. We were like, Thursday night, we wanna be like already bags by the door, ready to go, and just be able to sit back on the couch, watch some Disney vlogs on YouTube, and just get excited and enjoy ourselves and not be thinking and running around having to handle all of the last minute things. So that right there is tip number 1. My second tip that I have for packing, this will probably be one of the best pieces of advice. If you're not already using what I'm about to show you, this will be the best piece of advice that I give you here today. And it is to invest in packing cubes. Get yourself a nice set of packing cubes and it is going to change your traveling life. It is going to make a whole world of a difference, just trust me. So I had never tried packing cubes until about probably, maybe I've been using them for like 2 years. Like 2 years ago, I started using them. And you might be like, Megan, what is a packing cube? What are you talking about? Packing cubes are these amazing little things. Let me show you. I will get one. So here, I actually just opened up my suitcase. Let me show you clothes that I'm gathering right here, trying to just get organized right now. But these right here are my packing cubes. And I have this really fun flamingo print style, which is just very much Floridian and like right up my alley there. But these things are amazing because they come in all different sizes. But what they are, it's just like this fabric, like kind of vinyl-y material. And they come in all different types of designs and different sizes and shapes and everything. But essentially what it is just this cube that you put your clothes into and it keeps everything organized. You might be like, you know, what's kind of like the purpose of doing that? Can't I just like, you know, have everything in my suitcase? I always, you know, thought that, but once I tried packing cubes, like I never went back. Do you know, like if you have not used packing cubes yet to this point, you know like how when you first pack your suitcase, everything is like so nice and organized. It'd be like, you know, you have each outfit, like here, all your shorts on this side, all these t-shirts over on this side, and it's like everything's folded and so nice and neat. And then by like the time you get to your destination and the suitcase has been thrown in the car and thrown around on an airplane and everything else, like everything is already thrown all over the place and just a mess. And then even if you like reorganize it like as the week goes on of living out of your suitcase, because comment down below, are you the type of person that do you live out of your suitcase when you travel, or do you unpack when you get to the hotel room? I'm a live out of the suitcase type of girl. I just like to have like everything in my own bag. Like wherever I'm staying, I just am like that. I just kind of think it makes it easier. And having packing cubes, it makes it all the more easier to be able to go ahead and do that. If you're the type of person that lives out of your suitcase when you travel, you probably see that it's like, you might start out like having everything all organized at the beginning of the week, but then once you start wearing certain things and are like pulling through your stuff, it's like everything gets just jumbled around and like your suitcase looks like an explosion by, you know, midweek. Packing cubes, it prevents all of that. It is wonderful. So like back in 2018, 2019, somewhere around there, I first kind of started using packing cubes because I was traveling a lot for work for the old job that I used to have. I worked in the travel industry. I, full disclaimer, do not work in the travel industry anymore, but I used to, and I used to do a lot of traveling, and this was something that a coworker of mine had told me about, and I just like instantly was sold on the fact that I needed to have packing cubes in my life, and I've never turned back. Like now I cannot imagine traveling without a packing cube. So what I like to do, I usually have, I'm sure I'll insert a clip here and show you once I start packing today how I'm gonna organize my packing cubes, and it's typically different based on each trip and like where I'm going, like what I'm taking with me, how much of like how many shorts I need, how many, you know, t-shirts I need, stuff like that. So it always is kind of different how I organize it. It just makes it so convenient that you can like have all of this item in here, all like, you know where everything is. And I like to consider it almost like my suitcase becomes like my chest of drawers. Like when I travel and it's like each packing cube is like a drawer. So it's just like you then have, you know, that like this is where all of this type of item is. It's like you can easily find everything, and it just keeps your suitcase from looking like that explosion, which we've all experienced at some point. I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do now, let me show you. So I have my suitcase right here. This is my Tommy Bahama suitcase that my parents got me this 2 years ago for Christmas. It wasn't this past Christmas, it was the Christmas right before. They got me this Tommy Bahama suitcase and I love it so much. It's just, I love the print. It is so tropical, very Floridian, and I just really like the setup of this suitcase. You know, if you're like a traveling person, it's like it makes a difference the type of suitcase that you have. Yeah, so this right here is my Tommy Bahama suitcase. It has a kind of like longer pocket in the front. I really don't use that for anything. It's just kind of one that if you have like some papers or something, you could stick down in there. When you open it up, I really like that there's this whole mesh compartment at the top to put some items, and then like 2 sectioned off spots to put shoes. Very nice. And then you just have your bigger space in here, which right now is full of my clothes that, like I told you, I had started to kind of gather up, and then my packing cube. So let me go ahead and I'm going to lay everything out and start organizing and showing you my packing cube situation. Okay, so this right here is my process for figuring out what all I am going to bring with me. I like to go ahead and just lay out all of my outfits and plan to have like a different outfit for each day of the trip. That's like my general rule of thumb, and I'll kind of talk about here in a second like why I do, like I try to limit like 1 outfit per day and then like a couple of extras for like, you know, here and there, but I really try like not to overpack. I've been trying to be really good about that in recent trips. It's definitely one of those things that like I always used to be an overpacker, always. Like I would always think I wasn't overpacking and then realize like I basically bought like, you know, 2 outfit choices for every single day, and I'm like, I don't need that. Like I need to make the decision at home, what am I going to wear, and have like a few, like a little bit of wiggle room for like, you know, if you do come back and want to change one day, or you know, you got hot and sweaty and like one outfit and one, you know, backup outfit or something, like have a couple of extra things, but like really try to be strict with yourself and not overpack. A couple years ago, I was actually on a, I think I kind of go into talking about this experience here on the channel. If you look up the vlogs from, it was, I'll link it right here. It was my January 2018 Walt Disney World trip, which was a work event that I was actually staying at Disney property for a conference for my old job. That trip, okay, a little story time here. Me and my parents wanted to make, like I had to be the first week in January in Orlando in Walt Disney World for this conference that I had for work. And we wanted to do like our December Christmas trip to Walt Disney World, and we were like, hey, what if we like drove down Christmas Day and go to Walt Disney World for Christmas week? And it was the best Christmas ever. We always talk about that. We spent Christmas Eve here at home with the family, did like all of our Christmas traditions and everything with the family, went to church, you know, Christmas Eve night and everything, and then that morning like packed up the car and drove. That was, I think, the first, maybe that was the first road trip we did as a family. No, I think November of that past year was the first road trip that we did as a family to Walt Disney World. So anyway, we go down for Christmas week and you spent Christmas week there and everything, and then I stayed in Orlando and my parents went back home. So then I was staying in Orlando for work and my parents had to fly back home to return back to work up here. And that was like the first time that I had like a longer extended trip that, you know, I had packed for like my whole family vacation, and then I like needed all the stuff for my work conference and like down days that I was there and just like everything in between. That trip I had like so overpacked for because it was January, okay? It was December/January, and that can be such a weird time frame to be traveling to Florida, because one day it could be 80 degrees and the next day it can literally be in the 30s. I've experienced that in Florida. So I basically had like 2 different wardrobes. I had everything for like the scenarios of it being hot, everything for the scenarios of it being cold, because since I was going to be there for such a long period of time, the extended forecast wasn't really out yet, so I just had to have like all this stuff. I ended up like accumulating so much stuff, because you know, just like when you travel, you're just like, you're buying things, but not just that, like I was there for work, so I think they were giving us like books and all this like stuff that I was having to haul home. And my suitcases, thank goodness I got myself like a duffel bag and like took home 2 suitcases, but still it was like I was one of those people that was like opening up their suitcase. Thank goodness I did like the airline check-in at Walt Disney World Resort. That is so nifty, which I don't know if now that they're getting rid of Magical Express, I don't know if that's like gonna be a thing. I would hope that's still gonna be a service, because that thing is like so nifty and like so convenient. But I was like that person that was like pulled over to the side, like unzipping my whole entire suitcase in front of the world and trying to readjust myself to have everything balance out and I can be under my weight limit. So I've experienced that before, and ever since that experience, it like changed how I pack. It really made me become a minimalist and really made me like analyze like what all do I need. But at the same time, both myself like and my mom, like we are definitely the people that we absolutely live by the it's better to have it and not need it than to need it and not have it policy. And I try not to stress that too much, because I know that like, yes, you're going to be in civilization, like you can always go to the Publix and, you know, get yourself anything that you may forget, or, you know, you'll find something. But I just like kind of live by the philosophy, like if I can just have it though and then not have to make a whole trip somewhere on my vacation, I want to be prepared. So that will be another tip that I get to, is when I show my kind of travel like cosmetic toiletry bag. Like I feel like I've gotten really good in recent years about being like really prepared, and I've been told that by some of my like coworkers when I would like travel with people for work and stuff. People are like, were you a Girl Scout? And I'm like, no, I wasn't. But they're like, you seem like you would have been, because you're just like really prepared. And I was like, oh, that like is a really good compliment, thank you. So yes, I think I am like really good about, since I've had a lot of travel experience in like recent years, I've kind of figured out like little things that I'm like, oh, I should put in a little bit of that, or I should put that in like my travel bag, you know, stuff like that. So I like to be prepared, but I also do so in like a minimalistic way, if that makes sense, so that I'm never like overpacking. And the biggest area for that comes down to the clothes, and that's where I have to get hard on myself of like, you're only gonna be there 7 days, you need 7 outfits and then a couple extra. So without further ado, let me show you that. So you saw kind of my overview clip. So basically I just start going through my closet, and I like to always check the weather like right literally up until the day before you leave, because Florida weather can change on a dime. And so you want to like, you know, be prepared and know what is the temperature going to be and everything. And for the week that we're there, it looks like it is in the high 80s and 90s. So I have got like all shorts, t-shirts, and a lot of tank tops. So yes, once I know that, I'll go ahead and just like put together my outfits. So here I have, this is my like one of my favorite tank tops that I got at Disney in the parks a couple years ago, this orange bird tank top, and I have a pair of green shorts to go with that. This right here, this is my other thing. Try to, if you have anything that could like wear the same shorts, like try to get a second use out of a pair of shorts within the same week. I always like to do that. So here I have my white shorts, which can be paired with my Best Day Ever t-shirt, or this really awesome Her Universe tank top that I just got. That was one of my, if you saw my Disney outlet store, a lot of this actually came from the Disney outlet store. I'm sure you will notice that here. But yeah, this tank top, I'm so excited to wear this. This is the Her Universe collection. It says Love Your Life on it. It is so, so cute. So that also pairs really nice with the white shorts. And this is also good because I have like a t-shirt and a tank top. So it's like if it's really, really hot, I can opt for the one over the other. This next outfit here also, there you go. If you saw all my outlet hauls that I had, I got these Mickey Premium Bar shorts, and I found at TJ Maxx, oh my goodness, this crop top is so
super comfortable. I absolutely, oh my gosh, I love this thing. I got it, and you'll see I got it in a couple different colors because it was just so comfortable, and I thought it would pair so perfectly with those. So there's an outfit right there. Next up, I'm not really sure if I'm gonna wear this in the park one of the days, but I kind of thought for like a lounging around, or maybe I'll end up wearing it to a park. I really don't know. I'm like trying to in my head think what I'm wearing on which day. Does anyone else do that? They plan out like which park I'm gonna be in. Oh, I wanna have this for that park, because I totally do that. But this is the t-shirt that I got in Uniqlo on our most recent October vacation, and I adore this so much. It has the hidden Mickeys in it right there, the hidden Mickey pants. It's so cute, and I thought these pink shorts matched it pretty well. Moving down here, oh my gosh, this is probably the outfit I'm most excited to wear in Disney. It's one of those comfy crop tops that I got again. It's in my favorite color, yellow, and I thought that was just amazing how it paired so perfectly with these shorts that I got from the outlet with the Mickey balloons. I love this. This is probably my favorite pair of the shorts that I got. I also really love the Mickey Premium Bar, but these are just so cute. So the next outfit, more Disney outlet store shorts that I got, and I have this one paired with a white tank top. So there's that. Next up is this tank top, which is this mini Americana tank. Love this. We are gonna be there the week leading up to Memorial Day weekend, so of course, but really any time of year I have to represent my Americana. Love this. So there's mini, and that pairs really well with some jean shorts. I also, literally just 2 days ago, it was at the beginning of this week, I went to my local Kohl's. I actually went a lot of places. I went on a whole kind of pre-trip shopping spree just to get some kind of last minute items and everything, and I like needed those white shorts. I needed a new pair of white shorts because I was like, I have 2 tops that require white shorts. I needed a refresh of a couple items, so that's why I went to get the white shorts, but I ended up going around a couple different places, and when I was in Kohl's, I found these. How cute is this? It's this Mickey Americana tank top, and then I also got a mini. They had this whole like Americana line there at Kohl's, and they had them in like all different sizes. It was called like the Family Fun collection, so they had them for like women, you know, kids, like all the different size ranges. And then this one is mini right there and kind of like a tie-dye Americana. Like, how cute is that? So now I have these. So I'm like, do I take this over? Here's my whole minimalistic thing. Do I take one of these over taking this? This type of stuff is so, it's not gonna weigh that much. So I'm thinking like, do I maybe, this one and this one look kind of similar. Maybe I'll like leave this one at home and throw this one in there so I can see how I feel. Also, it's one of those things, like I said, you do kind of want to have some, should you come back to the room and like then want to change before you go out again, it doesn't hurt to have like a couple extra outfits. So I think I'm gonna also take this tank top because that would work well with the jean shorts. So like, here's 2 different tops I could wear with these bottoms. There we go. I like that plan. Okay, and so the next outfit here, this is another pair of the Disney outlet shorts. That's how I got like most of my wardrobe, was from the Disney outlet this time around. And they're my Happy Place shorts, and here's another one of these, same brand, that Olivia Ray from TJ Maxx is where I found it. So super comfortable, like the best crop top ever. I thought that pair so nice, like the white with the white lettering there. So that's a whole outfit. Then I also went ahead and grabbed, I have this orange tank top here with these like kind of very Hawaiian print shorts, which I love. These are also new. I had recently got these. So I was thinking this could be an outfit for maybe like our beach day to like wear over top of my bathing suit, like when we head down to the beach. If we're doing a beach day, we're still like up in the air with what we're doing on like our one down day that we're not going to be in the parks, but we're talking about a beach day, so I was thinking this would be a good outfit for that. So yeah, this is my process, and then this is what I like to do, is just once I like I had gone through, like I said, over the weekend and like picked all these out and like sorted through them. So now I'll just like go through and usually like count. So I have like, that's 1 outfit, 2, 3, 4. This is kind of, like I said, maybe gonna be like a more like lounge around the resort outfit or something, but still I'll count that, like 5, 6, 7, 8, even 9, 10. So you see, like that's plenty. Like I'm only gonna be there, it's 1 week. So it's like I need 7, it's 7 days. Like I need 7 outfits essentially, you know what I mean? So this is like definitely going to be well enough. Like I really don't ever want to have where I'm like having double per days, but like 10 outfits, I feel like that's really good. And then like this is like the beach day, that's its own like kind of thing. I think this is like a healthy amount. The only other thing though, which I am gonna throw in here, and this is kind of like a little tip, is I like to throw in like an extra pair of just like cozy shorts, you know, like just comfortable, more like athletic shorts, and like a random t-shirt or something, or tank top, just to have as like, kind of like a lounge around in the room outfit. That's, like I said, I might have that one outfit over there kind of be that for me, but I might throw in just one other one, because sometimes, you know, like you get back from, you know, your whole full day in the parks, and you might want to, like, before you get a shower, you know, just kind of relax, chill out on the couch for a little bit. And sometimes I like to just get changed out of what I was in during the day, you know, to do that, be a little bit more comfy and relaxed sitting on the couch. So I may just go ahead and throw in like one more pair, but other than that, I think I'm pretty much like, I have my outfits picked out. All right, so now I'm going to start the process of getting out my packing cubes and deciding which ones I am going to use. So I will go ahead and link, if they still sell it, the exact packing cubes that I have. I got them off Amazon. If you even just get on Amazon and just look up packing cubes, they have like a lot of different sets and everything out there, so you can find some really good ones, and like they come in like all different variety packs of like sizes and everything, so you can kind of find like what you think would work best for you. But yeah, let me just go ahead and show you. I have to decide myself what size I'm going to use to organize this. So the other thing I just grabbed is my bathing suits. I ended up going with 3 bathing suits for this trip. I don't know if that's too many. I'm just like, I got some new bathing suits, so I'm like, I can't decide what all I want to take, and that shouldn't take up much room. There we go, I got that. So I have my bathing suits. I have to grab a cover up still to put in with that. The other thing that I always like to have when I travel is like a few nicer outfits for like if we go out to dinner the one night and I want to, you know, have something to change into. And I try not to pack too many of these things, because I sometimes go crazy with that too. And like, I don't think we have that many different dining things we're doing this trip that are like, you know, fancier, but it never hurts to like, you could change plans last minute. Even if I don't have anything planned, I like to bring a few outfits to be kind of nicer, just in case, you know, something comes up, you know, something might be happening. So the first thing that I have, I just got this from Kohl's recently. It's this black romper, and this is like the type of material that you can, it's so nice and soft, and it's the type of thing you can throw in your suitcase and like it will not wrinkle. Absolutely love that for traveling. And then I just have one of my Lily Pulitzer like tank top dress. Love this. So those are like the 2 that I'm gonna take as like my fancier, you know, nicer outfits for if we like go out to dinner or something one night. All right, so here's my packing cubes. I have a couple different sizes here. I think I'm gonna go with the 2 bigger ones and just start putting my outfits now into here. Sometimes I've done in the past where like if I didn't have as many like pants like this that are like printed that I have to wear specifically like with one top, and it was like more a bunch of like jeans and neutral printed shorts, sometimes I like mix and match them with multiple outfits. So what I'll do is actually just put all my shorts like in one packing cube and all my like tops in another packing cube. But this trip, since I have so many things that are like organized together, I think I'm gonna do it that way, like pack like each individual outfit together, so I can just like grab out each day the outfit that I'm gonna wear, my outfit of the day that day. Okay, so now everything that I just showed you, including like my little dress and romper and everything, like all of that, plus like each outfit for every single day, are now in 2 cubes. Like all of that was able to fit in 2 cubes. You see, this is the thing with the packing cubes. It just kind of like condenses it all and keeps it all in place. Like they're not going to become unfolded. They're not going to get all unorganized. Like these are the best thing, because then look, once you're then there on vacation, you just go ahead and like open it up just like this and can just so easily like flip through. Like I can grab out the outfit for this day, you know, pick out which one I want to wear with like these shorts. Like I can just like your drawers at home, like you can go through and see what you want to grab out. And I'm just telling you, this makes life so easy when you have the packing cubes. Like this will change. If you don't have packing cubes already, best tip I can give you in this whole video, buy yourself a set of packing cubes. You will thank me, trust me. In these 2, this is literally all of my clothes. So then usually I like to do one that is like my sleepwear. Usually I like to bring like at least 2 pair of pajamas with me, like my little PJ sets. and like I'll usually throw my bathing suits in this one, my bathing suits and cover up in this one also. And then I usually use this smaller packing cube that I have here. This is actually meant for like a pair of shoes. Like that's what it was advertised as, was that it was like a shoe packing cube. But honestly, I've never used it for shoes. This is what I use for like my undergarments. All of my personal stuff, this is all where that goes. So the next thing that I'm handling is all of my shoes. So now let me tell you about my best tip of what I like to take for shoes in the parks. I know some people will say that they like sneakers. My feet get way too hot. I enjoy flip-flops. I am like the live-in flip-flops kind of girl. Like I can't wait to the day I live in Florida and can just have flip-flops on my feet every single day. These are my brand new pair of, I am a huge fan of these Skechers flip-flops. This is like the older style of the Skechers flip-flops. They're looking a little bit worn. As you can see here, I'm still taking them with me just because they are my tried and true, but this is like kind of the newer. They have a little bit more arch support, it looks like on here, but they're kind of like, they give you the sneaker support, but in a flip-flop version. So these I've like, you know, used them before, the Skechers things. I swear by these. They also have some really good kind of knockoff versions of these at Walmart, which are also very, very good. They're kind of hit or miss like sometimes, but the pairs that I've gotten that I've liked have been very, very good. So I hope that makes sense. So just try them out. It's definitely worth looking into and checking into. Also, so when I go, I always like to take with me, I also, side note, I'll be flying down in a pair of like little sneakers. So I will have like that because my feet always get cold on planes. So I will have like a regular pair of sneakers that I'm flying down with. But then these will be pretty much what I primarily wear in the parks. So I have two pairs of like park shoes. Then I have these, which are also Skechers. I'm excited. I have not worn these yet. I got these on clearance and they're just like a little bit fancier. So if we like, you know, go out to dinner or something, like this is gonna be more like my evening flip-flop. So I have these. That's what I usually always like to do. I have like my shoes for the daytime, and I always just throw in one pair of like a nicer flip-flop or sandal to go with like my kind of nicer outfits. Then I have these right here, my tried and true. I've had these for years. My little flip-flop slippers, and these are just great I always recommend like having a pair of like flip-flop slippers or just like some type of little slipper to take with you that's lightweight. You can just throw in your suitcase because it's nice just to have for walking around the hotel room, like walking around our villa. There we go, we got that. And then the last pair of flip-flops that I am going to be taking is like a pool flip-flop. So my tip, I always have stuff for in the park, shoes for the park, shoes for like fancier shoes for going out, and then I always have a pair of like pool flip-flops. So that's what these are, and these are actually the ones that I got up at the outlets that have the Mickey citrus on them and all the fruit. I love these so much. I'm excited to wear these. And these I'm actually going to, like I said, I'm gonna be flying down wearing sneakers when I fly down. I know as soon as I get there, my feet are gonna be hot, and I don't think we're really going to be checking in before we start doing stuff that day. So I think I'm actually gonna put these in like that front compartment of my suitcase so that I can just unzip these real quick when we land, get them out, and put them on with my outfit that I'm changing into. And so how I pack my flip-flops, I like to get these gallon-size Ziploc bags and put each pair of shoes in here. That way they just like keeps your bag a little bit more, you know, sanitary, because you don't have, you know, your shoe bottoms like all over your suitcase, you know what I mean? So that's just my little tip. I like going ahead and doing that. Okay, so the next thing that I am packing, I have my little jewelry organizer, which this came as like a free gift with something that I got years ago. And they have like some nicer, fancier travel jewelry organizers now, which maybe I will update myself to one day. But for now, it's like this thing I love. It gets the job done and it can hold a whole lot. It is just awesome. So it just folds up like this and buttons, and it's like nice and light and compact to take everything that I want with me. So I don't take a lot of jewelry when I travel, but I do like to, in Disney, have my whole Alex and Annie collection. Oh well, a couple items from my Alex and Annie collection. I shouldn't say my whole collection because I do have quite a bit, but I always go through and I pick out like kind of based on what outfits I know that I'm gonna be wearing, and you know, different parks that I'm going to, you know, I'll pick out what I want to take with me from my collection, some of my stud earrings, and then if we go like to dinner, a little hoop pair right there with my little diamonds. And yeah, so I'm gonna take that, and then I usually always wear like some type of a necklace down. I don't usually wear necklaces too much in the parks because I'm wearing sunscreen and everything. But yeah, I like to, if I do that, usually I'll just fold that up and put it on this little hook as well so it doesn't get tangled, because I've tried to put it in this like zipper pouch before and they always get tangled. So that's my little tip. If you have like one of these organizers, like actually like twist your necklace, like fold them up and like put the chain across here. That seems to do the trick for me. So yes, this is my jewelry. So there we go, that's packed. I think I'll wear these two Alex and Annie's down, and then my Rebecca hook. Oh my goodness, I love these Rebecca hook earrings so much that I got a couple years ago. Oh my goodness, my absolute favorite thing. These are actually a gift from my friend Nicole. I love these so much. They're so precious. Hello. Okay, so flash forward to now. It is the next day, which is the night before go day. Like tomorrow morning, we go to Disney. So this packing video is like all over the place, but that's accurate to how I pack, like I said. But I'm proud of myself because this is the most organized I've ever been. So even though this is now like down to the wire the night before, I'm definitely not stressing like I have in trips past, because I feel like I have all the big stuff done. So what I just did right now was I did my whole toiletry like cosmetic bag and my makeup bag, and I feel like that could be literally like a whole video of its own. So if that's something that you're interested in, let me know and I will definitely make that in the future at some point. So yeah, I just went ahead and did that. So now the only other thing that I have left to do is just literally put the stuff in my suitcase. And I just realized I have, I'm taking 2 sets of pajamas with me, so I'm going to throw those in right now to my packing cube. And also I have to do my technology bag right now. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about, this is like another packing tip of mine, is I have this duffel bag, which is just like very lightweight. So lightweight, and it's so cute. It's this little Minnie Mouse print, and it's so nice because this can actually fold up, and there's actually a way that you can fold it like nicely with these little buttons, and it's all like in a perfect little square. I'll try to figure out how to do that. Usually I just like throw it in there, but this is so great. Like I fly Southwest. Southwest is my absolute favorite airline of them all, and with Southwest you actually get 2 bags that can fly for free. So I always like throwing in a small duffel like that doesn't take up a lot of weight, doesn't take up space in my suitcase, because like a trip like this I'm only taking 1 bag, but you never know, and you guys know how I like to shop and I like to hit the Disney outlets in Orlando. So that's why it's just nice just to have like that extra bag. Just like if you're coming back with more than you came down with, which happens a lot on vacation, you can, you know, just have that. And then I've done that before where I've flown down with 1 bag, had a duffel inside that bag, and then ended up checking 2 bags on my way back home because I was coming back with stuff. So that's a little pro tip. That way you're not down there and like, oh my gosh, I have all this stuff, it doesn't all fit in my suitcase, and have to go out and buy while you're down there another bag. Makes it very easy. All right, so yeah, I'm just placing everything now into my suitcase, and the only other thing that I have left to do tonight, which is already like kind of started, but I have some things charging, and once they're done charging I have to put them into my bag, is my technology bag. So as a vlogger, I have like a lot of tech that I take with me. So that once again could be like its own whole video. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know. In addition to, like I said, the toiletry like cosmetic bag that I take could definitely be its own video. So let me know about those things. But other than that, we're coming along. Oh my goodness, also cannot forget my magic bands. That is going in this zipper pouch in the front as well. Multiple colors for different outfits, of course.
All right, friends, I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. Please go ahead, give this video a thumbs up. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what your packing style is like. If you learned anything from my video, I would love to chat with you below. And like I said, stay tuned for I'm going to have my next packing vlog will be from this current trip that I am about to go on. I am so excited. And with that, make today magical, and I will see you guys very soon in my next videos and in Walt Disney World, because I'm about to go to Walt Disney World. Bye guys.